Yo, what's up everyone? It's Depano here. I wanted to make a quick video about Scarab farming in Keepers League 3.27. Believe it or not, I wasn't too sure about Scarab farming, but after the Scarab buffs, it's actually really good. They buffed the Nemesis Scarab. You instead of just being able to use one, now you can use two, giving all rare monsters in the map a total of 4 additional modifiers. This gives you a lot of room to work around this node right here, amplified artifacts, where it says rare monsters in the map have increased chance to drop scarabs per monster modifier on them. At first I got this the idea from this strat by looking at Fubgun's strat sheet, but many people farm scarabs, and I just wanted to tell you my experience with it. I've been consistently making over 20 div an hour, and that's why I'm making you this video. Here's a quick look at the tree, but like always, the tree will be linked below. What I do in my farming sessions is I use 2 adversaries, 2 nemesis, and then the 4th scarab is kind of whatever you want. You can use Wisp, Risk, Divinity. I was testing a bunch of stuff. I would say this is a medium budget strat. There is ways to increase the efficacy of this strat, but the price goes up quite a lot, and it's using all flames. But I've been having so much luck with just these scarabs. Divinity has been Wisp in the past. It's also been Risk. I'm testing out Divinity at the moment. But the gist is there's 4 additional packs of mirrored rare monsters. Then you have up to 3 additional rare monsters that are Pantheon touched, and then all those monsters have 4 additional modifiers. The way I roll my maps at the current moment is I just roll for scarabs, 100% or higher, and I 20 quality Deli Orb them and go. I could probably do more, but this is what's been working for me, and this is what I would like to show you today. So again, the tree at the moment and the logic behind it is we grab these 4 points right here because they give you scarab chance. 30% increased chance for ultimatum scarabs, ultimatum scarabs, ultimatum scarabs, ultimatum scarabs. And that's why we grab those points. We block off mechanics like Deli because Deli scarabs aren't too expensive. Legion because Legion scarabs aren't too expensive. Expedition, Abyss, and Ritual. We're going for ambush scarabs, so we put this there. But I think just to kind of change it up right now for the video, I was talking to my friend Numbers before we were making this video. I was considering possibly opening up with ultimatum, since ultimatum scarabs are kind of expensive as well. So if you really wanted to switch it up, you could take this point out and open up with ultimatum and try to go all in on ultimatum. I don't know. I'm a little worried to do that right now because I don't want to mess up my something that's working. I did take out the Carto point that people have because I wasn't dropping too many risk scarabs, and I'm missing 2 points from my atlas, so I didn't take these 2 points that normally people take. I have all the scarab points. I don't have almost all of them. I have all of them. I have the blocks, the ultimatum chance, the map modifier effects, and the Eldritch packs, and that's about it. I will link the POV of my build, and I'm going to show you guys how I play the maps. So I've been playing on Xbox controller, so I'll just go to exit character selection. I'll move around my joystick on my controller. Now all of a sudden I'm on my my Xbox controller. I still have access to my keyboard and my awaken trade macro, which lets me go to my hideout at the push of a button. And then at the current time, we open up with ambush, and we open up with ambush for the 50% increased chance of ambush scarabs. But I'm considering opening up with ultimatum. I guess for the video, YOLO, we'll just open up with ultimatum. I think what I'm going to do right now is... Whoops. What I'm going to do right now is pull up Well the Exile And I'm gonna refresh. And then while the exile, it will give us a snapshot after each map. So next snapshot will give us an idea of how much we made in this current map. So we're playing Elementalist Wander. We have 3 or 4 mirrors invested in our build right now, and we really enjoy the build. It's really popping. The reason we play on controller is we have some luxuries, like when you go into our altars, it automatically pauses. But also because looting is quite easy on a controller. You got it's a $60 support pack this league that gives you the bull, and now this is called the bull riding strat when you have the bull MTX. You constantly have the buff from the Quicksilver. The $60 MTX gives you a skin for your Quicksilver that gives you an MTX of riding a bull. This has also been quite entertaining to play like this. This is another reason I like this strat, because every monster I kill gives me so many Headhunter buffs. So many Headhunter buffs basically guarantees I have Soul Eater. Having Soul Eater guarantees I'm huge, and being huge means a huge bull. All right, boss down. We did get lucky, but we did drop a Maze Blood doing this, by the way. This was kind of a long overdue video. The only reason I thought to open up with Ultimatum, by the way, in the video, was because Ultimatum is almost 200 C and Containment is closer to 100 C. It's 130 C. We still have the chance to get Containment from the tree, but we have a lot more chance to get Ultimatum Scarabs. And League Mechanics sometimes has some very juicy pops, some big juicy Scarab pops now. Everyone's hyped on other strategies, and the other strategies need other Scarabs, and that's where we come in. We make more money doing the same strat that everyone forgot about. Like I said, many ways to min-max it, but the price goes up quite a lot. Clear down there. Looks like we have a little bit over here to clear. So this was a very average map. We did not drop anything special. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stash everything. And because we checked or wet the exile right before we zoned out and stashed, we should have a decent idea of how we did. And unlike other videos, I'm gonna kind of just do a few maps so you guys get an idea of what the drops look like. We're gonna keep trying ultimatum out. I don't see why it would be a big problem. Now we alt tab to our Wealthy Exile. We zoned out. We were in the map for 5 minutes, as you can see right here. In 5 minutes, we picked up 2 Divines of Loot, most of that being an Invigoration, 3 Ambush of Discernments. The Ultimatum of Bribing is the rare Scarab, second rare Scarab, and it's 1.6C, so maybe we should open up with Ambush. I just wanted to try it out for the video. Like I said, when I do it, I usually open up with Ambush. But like if you're in SSF, for example, you might need a certain Scarab. You want to open up with that mechanic because it will give you more chance for that Scarab. Ooh, that's a big boy. All right, we got something over here. Bloodlines. Nice little bloodlines. I got petrified. In there, that was kind of scary. That decaying fragment, I believe, paid for almost everything. Decaying fragment, I believe, is 120C. And the map costs around 45, 50C. One Deli Orb's 5C. It's like, I don't know, 10 or 20C to roll the map because we don't go crazy. We also don't we don't use any regex besides damage 3 seconds. We run every single map mod. No cares. And we run the strat with risk as well sometimes. So I wouldn't get super worried if you can't kill the boss every single time, but I do think killing the boss is pretty important. So as long as you're a Headhunter build, you're gonna have so many Headhunter buffs, you can use that to your advantage. You can try to use that to kill the boss, and the strat's quite good. Like I said, killing the boss paid for my whole map, so everything else is profit, right? So keep that in mind. I just got 120C one frag. One frag was like 100C or something like that. So that pays for almost everything for this map. If I wasn't gonna kill the boss, I might do a different map then. A cheaper map. Consider it. Or I might just not do this strat at all, actually, to be honest. All right. Looks like we got everything accounted for. Another map done quite quickly. I said this on my stream the other day, but just keep in mind the breach rings. They do have a value to them. This specific one is lightning, and it's 30 chaos. It's 30 chaos. This synaptic ring, so that's very good that we checked that right now. Keep that in mind. 30C. All right, last map for the 3 map tests. You know the deal. 3 maps. We get an idea of how we're doing. We made 2D, which is around 27 div an hour during 5 minutes maps. How did we do on the second map? Second map, we made another 2D, and it was around 5 minutes again, 702 to 707. So as you can see, it's very easy to make 2D. We're not even dropping anything too good. We dropped the Bloodlines that map. Only thing that really stuck out. Besides that, nothing too special. I think getting something like a Bloodlines that's a 70C Scarab is to be expected in these maps, but let's just see how we do on this next one. I do think the Bull MTX is helping, but you know, you gotta do you. It's not required whatsoever. And shout out to Loop. Loop put me onto the strat. Loop was like, yo, Dap, you gotta do this. You're gonna love it. And thank you so much, Loop, for recommending me this strat, because I do love it and it's very, very fun. Alright, here we are at the boss again. See you later, boss. Thank you for the ice prison. I'll link the tree and my latest POB below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope I make another 2D on this map right here. Like we missed some right here, and we should be good to go. Yep. Again, another very normal map. Nothing, no tinks, no nothing. And we're gonna put everything in there. We're gonna zone out to a new zone. We're gonna alt tab to while the exile. This map took us only 3 minutes. Probably looted only 1D though. Only 1D that map. So that's a bad map. But again, we still made money. We made 1D and then some. All right. The whole time we've been making more than 20 div an hour. And like I said, you're gonna make more than you put in plus 20 div an hour, guaranteed, I think. That's why I wanted to share the strat with you. I'm gonna do one lucky bonus section for you guys. I saw that my graph blood is almost full, so I'm gonna do whatever I have in the mechanic. I'm gonna use it to gamble right now. But keep in mind, this is part of your profits, right? So we'll do uniques first. We got no good uniques, and then we'll do currency with whatever we have left. Oh man. GGG, please buff the league mechanic. What is this? Look at this. Unfortunate. Alright guys, thank you for watching the YouTube video. If you watched the end, sorry I didn't drop anything. But we'll get them next time, champs. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.